All right, and we should be live. Man, I cannot win for losing, I swear. My apologies, I'm running a minute late here. Let's see. Please work, Mr. Camera. Okay, good. Something decided to work today. I wanted to get my earbuds up and running, and I've had them paired and had no problems until, of course, the moment you want to use them. And then all of a sudden I have all kinds of problems. How's everyone doing this morning? Let me see here. Lucifer, welcome in, and Slice. Gonna let this run while I do some other things. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join, you know. Thank you, Slice. Lidme, welcome in. My first House of Legacy. Let's conquer the Empire. We made some progress. We made some progress last time. If we look at our royal capital here, we have 3 commanders, and by what I know, if we can get to 7, we can just kind of decide that we're in charge. So that's going to be one of the goals for today, is continuing to expand that. Dragon, good to see you. 9 p.m. where you're at. Woof. We're on opposite sides of the world almost. Never sure if it's YouTube or just running late. It's usually me running late if it's my channel. I could get ready 5 hours in advance and somehow I would still be late. I did actually have my coffee ready though today, so that was one step in the right direction. Alright, Kaiji, finally get to catch a stream. Well, welcome in, man. Marta, hello to Poland. Military coup, we prefer to call it under new management. I heard you need 9 generals to be easy emperor. Well, we'll see. Probably won't be able to catch the whole screen. No problem. I've had YouTube not start a stream a few times. Yeah, YouTube is always so iffy. They're always messing with browsers and whatnot, so I would totally believe that. Okay, like I mentioned, one of our big goals for today is to, well, my first goal is to turn down this volume ever so slightly. Our goal is, we're going to try to get some more military commanders ranked up. Like I mentioned, I want to make a play at that palace. I don't think we're going to be able to get to 7 or 8 today, but we're going to work in that direction. One of the things we're going to need to do that is to continue fighting and expanding the empire. And one of the things we need to do that is we're going to need some more farms. So right now, if we look at what we've got, our veggies are a little low, but we have veggie farms coming in. Our rice is a little low, but we have rice coming in. Meat, though. I think it's time that we design a meat farm. As I've been holding off on it as long as I can, but I think that's going to become more and more of a problem. Let's just take a peek here at our last 2 farms. How are you filling in? Yeah, see, we got tons more that are going to come in as this fills up. We have a manager here. And if we go to Mew Kitty Cat Farms. Yeah, we have a whole nother rice field coming in. 21 people, I think. Nice. Okay, let's appoint a manager here. Okay, that one is good to go. So, veggies and rice both are increasing. We may need another rice field. We'll see once this one continues to go. But what we definitely will need is a meat place. So I'm going to go to our new fief. Not bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms ready to rock. Excellent. Okay, let's hop on into one of these. Build a farm. And we have a couple new ones. Scrolling up here through chat. I think this is going to be Kaiji Farms. Alright, Kaiji Farms. Okay, I kind of was thinking about how I wanted to design a meat place. This is going to be pretty ugly no matter how I slice it, because the buildings... Marta, I just turned 8 and wish to join private school. Okay. Okay, everyone just chill. I'm trying to build a farm. Nan province. Okay. Appropriate taxes. What is your problem here in Nan province? Oh, I see. I can transfer my money. Can I type? Oh, I can't type. Okay, that's a little awkward, but sure, I guess I can click a whole bunch of times. Wow, I'm gonna have to click a lot of times. Okay, as I was mentioning, I want to make this a animal place. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna organize it based around the population of a building and then just appropriating the correct amount of farms. Holy moly, I'm gonna have to click it. Can I hold this? I can. And then appropriate the correct amount of... Okay, we're draining that really low. Let's drain off somewhere else a little bit. Appropriate amount of animals to that housing. The other places were kind of haphazard, so I want to be a little more purposeful on this one and see if we can stack in as many as we can, essentially. Okay, does this mean that I'm in charge of Nan and I haven't turned on auto taxing? I also would like to check on that, obviously. Tax not fully. Oh, did this was the opposite? This was the opposite. Can I just close that and appropriate confirmed? Okay, we'll collect that. Okay, I want to go see why did that happen? Okay, collect. Are you gonna literally make me go through each one of those? Yeah. Okay, what do I not have turned on? Timeout. Nan province. Edit. There we go. Alright, that should solve that problem. Discontent just went up a whole bunch. Let's do 25 million donation, and then let's do, I don't know, 15 million. A little bit more. That was way too much. 2. Okay, another 2. There we go. Get rid of that discontent. Don't want it, don't like it. Everyone's back home? Yeah. Okay. Game, now chill. Trying to do something. We need to fix the kid because I'll forget the kid if I don't. Okay, take me to the estate. It was Marta. Okay, let's bring this down to 1 speed in case I accidentally unpause. Hey, you, Marta, what are you? You're good at writing. I think we're gonna transfer a lot of kids. If you're not good at writing or you don't have a talent, you're now in the military. We just need more people in the military. Speaking of which, we should do a quick overview. Okay, you know business, writing. Okay. Older Marta. All right, she can get to writing 20, so we'll let her do that before we transfer her. And she's really the only one. Okay. Now, everybody chill and let me go work on my farm, please. Can we see how many months Raven is? 2 months. Okay, so here, productive. I want cattle pen. Produces meat. Each peasant manages 4 animal pens. So the number of peasants times 4 is for the cattle pens. So we come in here and we get a house. Here. And actually, let's get the fencing and stuff done first. I think we're going to do another Crossroads Village. Something like that. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, if you are a channel member, I went ahead and made a channel on the Discord that I'm going to share out any files from games I'm playing that have shareable files. So in House of Legacy, I've shared the plans for the rice farm and the veggie farm, and then after today's stream, I'll share the plans for the meat farm. So if you'd like to download the blueprint from there, you can grab that, and then you can just plop those farms in if you so wish. Other games, I have a couple things in there. I added the couple maps that I rolled up for Dominions in the past. They're water maps with islands. I've got those in there, so you can download those and play games on those. And we also have the Turn Zero save, which will give you the map for the Shadow Empire game we just started yesterday. So that is going to stay as a member benefit for now. I'm going to go change the YouTube member description at some point. That'll include that. And one of the reasons for that is, as soon as I get time between now and Friday probably, I'm going to unlock the Discord. So even if you are not a channel member, you will be able to chit-chat. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord right now. It's just locked down, so you have to be a channel member to chat. And that was just because I didn't have time to moderate while I was still working full-time. But now I am off for a while during the summer, and I feel more comfortable actually being able to moderate that. So, yeah, you're welcome to join. You can hop in there right now. If you are a member, you need to connect your YouTube account and your Discord account. And in the welcome screen, I have YouTube's help tutorial link there. So if you need help doing that, you can do that. Okay, 4 cattle farms per person. Okay, I want this house, max it out, 20 peasants. So I need 80 cattle farms for this one cottage. 80 cattle farms for this one cottage. This is gonna be ugly. This is gonna be ugly. I want you to prep yourself. We're going full factory farm on this one, boys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's shift you ever so slightly. Okay, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, now we just double this, and then we know we have the correct amount. So 4, 2, 4. I don't even need to count this. I don't know why I'm still doing that, because assuming we counted that correctly, this should be good to go. Yeah, we're industrializing this one. I don't think that's correct. 4, 4, 4. All right, give me decoration and pathing. Okay, we're gonna need to beautify this by a lot. Man, I really dislike feedlots and factory farms. I wish we had more small farms still left. Where I live, it's a pretty agricultural place, and I used to be surrounded by orchards and people doing hay, and now I'm surrounded by light residential place. So we've taken out all the orchards and all the farmland that was feeding people, and we've replaced them with little houses. So on top of our productive land that makes food, we have built houses. This sounds like a great plan. I'm sure there'll be nothing wrong with that. Use the spot you left in the mill for it. Yep, that's the plan. And I think just looking at it, I think I want a road out here. Something like that. Okay, so environment's -6, security. Now, I've never actually been able to pin this down. I've heard conflicting reports. A lot of people said as long as you have above 100, it's fine. So let's make our goal for right now to get environment to 100. Do I have anything that gives environment +2? I think the answer is going to be no here. No. Okay. So we can kind of do whatever we want. All right, let's put in manthus trees. I need to remember to hit space once in a while because it changes up what the tree looks like. And we'll do a smattering of different flowers. Mix those in. We'll need a lot of bamboo. Yeah. I think we're gonna bamboo up at least the sides. Make sure all the spaces are filled in. What'd that do? Okay, up to 17. That's not terrible. All right, then maybe on this side, like we'll let, like you said, some bamboo, a thick bamboo area over here. Get that kind of sheltered in. Road here. Okay, 47. Now, I would not be able to fit another one of these right here. So I'm going to kind of stamp down this pattern just down the row. We may move roads and stuff a little bit as we go. Am I going to do bamboo here? I do really like just the looks. Let's maybe make it a corner. I don't want to make it too straight. So just nobody's been down here and really like cleaned anything. Okay, and that's plenty. So this is only 20 peasants. So we obviously can have more. We're going to do the same thing, I think. So build. I wish I could copy paste my blueprint piece. That would make this really quick. So, like I said, we just got to do this. If we're going to continue our military campaigns, we've got to get the production up and running. And once I have this, if I don't feel like building one, I can just stamp the blueprint. So it'll be a lot quicker. Now, I actually need 2 sets of these, don't I? Ugh. I guess this doesn't look terrible for what it is. It's not my favorite, like I said. Okay, and then here, 4. Yeah, and then 4 here. That was almost as frightening as save and quit. But I missed that. What did I do that was so scary there? Yes, and that save and quit literally about gave me a heart attack. That is especially how about a are you sure you want to quit button? Are you sure you're sure? Because you're gonna lose an entire day of playing if you click the wrong button. Luckily we had an autosave that saved our butts there. That would have been sad times. Would have been sad times. All this, that. I missed a row here, and there. Okay, and we'll continue that. Okay, living. We're going to use the big one, and it should be there. And I just know we're going to do another set, so we'll just plop that one there. Okay. And let's put some trees in here. Not terrible. I mean, the smell probably is pretty nasty in here, but, you know, maybe when there's a good breeze, it's not so bad. Have a new elder? Yeah, I have actually thought for the past 2 or 3 streams that it was going to be Babel passing the torch, but it has not happened yet. Okay, productive. All right. I think I'm going to do one more set of these, and then we'll see where we go from there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to need to move this one. Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of roads to put in over here too. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't love how this road ended up. That's okay. We'll put in some trees or flowers or something there. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. I do really appreciate that I don't actually have to make road connections. That makes it a lot easier to design things. Productive. Let's do the other side. Oh, did I miscount something here? What's going on? Oh, no, I just skipped a spot. What's in here? Road. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm off by something here. Why am I off by something here? Because there's a road here. Okay. Yeah, just... I guess we just move it. So the road should be here. Whoops. Here. Like I said, I'm trying to be a little more purposeful on this one, that we have the correct people to animal ratio. Of all those other ones, I think I have too much housing and not enough jobs. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? No, but just try to be a little more purposeful on this one. Move that there, there. Okay, so we stick one here. Okay. I feel like that's working correctly. Okay, this area is going to be open. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, coming together. Environment 33. Oh yeah, that environment's gonna drop like a rock. They do not love these. It is what it is. We'll bamboo it up. They love bamboo. All right, we may stick another house in here. Let's not do those side roads, just in case I do. All right, then you, Max. You, Max. Because that's 60 people. And let's pick something different. Let's do some magnolias. I think we'll just do a single planting here. This looks like this was done a little more purposefully. Like that. Hey, we're already up to 17. Look at that. Maybe this will be fine. A little thicker spot here. And we'll do some azaleas. And we'll mix in some orchids. Just sprucing up the color a little bit. There we go. Security is only 14, so we're going to need to raise that some. That's interesting that that's so low. And environment is still not there. Oops. Okay, so the good old bamboo thicket on this side, I'm going to leave. Okay. And then... yeah, I'm okay with this. I don't want to do bamboo for this entire chunk, but I'm okay with, like, we've just cleared out part of this bamboo stand. And then the security's a little weird to me. Why is that so low? I guess we could line this. Ay, ay, ay. Run towards the bottom. There we go. And then I guess we do the other side. Oh, I guess we can put a fence along that. Okay, that'll work. This. That. I don't know if we've had that many security problems before. I wonder if that was a change, or are cattle just that unruly that they ruin my security? I'm not 100% certain. I guess it's always good to have a good perimeter fence when you're doing cattle. You stay there. Oh my goodness. Move there. There we go. Okay, back above 100, back above 100. You know what? We're in... Bamboo is the duct tape of this farm. How big is this farm? I believe it was a 9 acre. I think all the fiefs are 9 acres. All right. As much as I'm just going to apologize in advance, we're just going to go whole hog. No cattle, pun intended. I think we're just going to finish this farm. We're just going to do it in one. Yeah. Okay, so if I was going to do that, I want to change this road. This road was made aesthetically, not usefully. I think I do. So give me a build. We straighten this line up. We'll make this the new section. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then here, the nice thing about this is I can just replicate that pattern I made, and I know I'm getting the correct numbers. So on this side, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Road 1, 2, 3, 4. And the big cottage. We're gonna make so much meat here. 4, 4. Yeah, this other road's gonna have to move again. I regret putting down the aesthetic roads. They work very well when I'm doing something different, not when we are factory farming. Just want to see my second baby. Yeah, sorry, you just have to give me a minute. Like I said, we just got to get this running because it takes so much time to spin up a farm. If we're going to continue our military exploits, we're just going to need the meat. I know that it's not even slowly going down. 4, 4. All right, that's that side. Okay. Yeah. Once we have the 80 count, this isn't so bad to stamp down. I thought this was going to be a lot worse. I actually think it looks okay too. It's all right. All right, give me the road. Connect in. Connect. All the road in here. Here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to stamp down 1, maybe 2 more. And you definitely could make this even more tightly packed, and you could fit probably another 2 sets. Okay, up here, here, that's fine. This is not fine. So, you all need to come out. I do wish I could, like I said, do like a box select and move it like you can do in like Anno. That's a really nice feature when you're doing stuff like this. Okay, so we need another living. We're gonna use the big guy. More productive. All right. Whew. The great cattle drive is almost over. Now I do one set off of that, right? Yeah, one set. And if I miscounted something, we can always add in extra housing. We have this extra room along the sides. 4, 2, 3, 4. The smell, yeah, this would be oh, it's incorrect. Alright, so you go here. There. Yeah, cattle actually aren't too bad if they're not rammed in like what we're doing here. If they have lots of room, kind of free pasture, they're not bad. It's when you stuff them into a feedlot that they stink. Okay, so this road needs to move. All right, hopefully I've counted everything correctly here. Maybe a little embarrassed if we counted that wrong, but I think that's correct. Okay, final stretch. Give me road. Yeah, I don't think we could fit a full set here. Had I crunched in this bit, we probably could have fit 2 more sets. So if you're looking for a little more efficiency, I definitely think you could get it. Fill those roads in. Sure. Okay, some flowers. Okay, what are we at? Security minus 41. I'm really curious why I'm having so many security problems on this farm. It's turned into Animal Farm here. All right, we'll do same fence thing here. Oh my goodness. No. What do we got? -16 still. Somewhat positive. Oh goodness. I wish it would grab the last thing you dropped rather than the road when I'm having to do those moves. I guess I should orient my fence this way and then I won't have that problem. Kind of a weird system, but I suppose it works. We still need more security. Maybe we have like a little internal grass field. Do something like this. We could stick some landscaping or some flowers or something in here. 94. 101. Just made it. Okay, and then let's pick something that kind of looks like fodder. It kind of has a clove look to it. We could have a field of clover that we're feeding the cattle, maybe. Let's go do a big field of it. Some paths leading into it. Environment low, yeah. I mean, I think we all understand. This is probably not the village you want to live in. I don't know, maybe you just really like orchids. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think we're going whole hog on that. We're just gonna have this whole middle area. I'm gonna pretend that this is clover, and we're feeding that to the cattle. Cattle love clover. There we go. Nice big summer growth here. Security's good, environment's good. We need to fertilize. We'll go up to, I don't know, we'll try for 6, and we'll see what we get. We're out. Yeah, another reason that we need this farm. Get rid of that button so we don't have it break. Yeah, I think that's good. No bamboo forest. We have some bamboo. It's up here, and we have more over here. We could probably fit another 160 cattle in here. So I'm not going to declare this finished. We'll see where this lands. Make sure our count is correct before we go anything else. Would you need to fertilize right now? Fair point, actually. Fair point. We probably don't. Upgrade. Yes, thank you. Manage. Upgrade all. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. All right. Upgraded, ready to rock. Fertilized and in my lane. All right, I think that's good. We just got to give this some time. The cattle barons need time to move in. Okay, let's let that roll. I also noticed, look at this. Look at this. We get to 30. I think we can finally build that last shrine. Okay, let's hop out here. And I do want to do one other thing. Where is... Oh, maybe I missed it because I passed it up. Oh, nope, there it is. The other estate. Let's buy this. Builder warehouse. We're gonna make a big warehouse area. So we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna go to functional. I want the big warehouse. And we're gonna just start in on quite a warehousing project. I just don't want to run out of room. So we just need to have more carrying capacity since we're gonna have these huge harvests and then we're gonna spend it down. So we're gonna do... Okay, integration. I will use the expensive stuff because who knows, maybe it'll become something else later. Okay, clean this up. Okay. Go. Middle pieces. Alright, we're gonna have to fence this. Oh boy, my favorite part, putting in the walls. We do have security and environment. That's a bunch of environment. Okay, main gate. There. So we can do security and environment by using this one. As you guys know, my biggest struggle drawing straight diagonal lines. I feel like maybe we need to have like a guard post building or a night watch or something. The little like alarm bell that you can ring if there's an emergency. Walls gone wild. Walls are going totally wild. What are we up to? 96 security. I don't want to get robbed. I have a feeling that they can rob the estate even if it's just warehouses, which I guess makes sense. But I don't want to have that pop up all the time and be annoyed. Just start with a lot of building today. But once that cattle ranch is approved and it's functioning, then we have a rice blueprint, we have a veggie blueprint, and we have a meat blueprint. So that's everything our army will need. And if we find ourselves running short on something, we'll just plop another one down until we get the right ratio. We have a veggie, a rice, and a meat that all need just time to get people in. Okay, that went really well. I'm trying to drag a little bit further to the outside, which helps a little bit with when it goes wonky. Okay. There and oh jeez. No comment. No comment. Blueprint for fruit trees? I mean, we could. The fruit trees are less of a thing unless we're running out of snacks. I mean, we definitely could do a snack check for sure. Manage. Upgrade all. All right, what does that put my storage capacity at? Almost 3 million, and we're using 500,000. I think that's okay for now. And nobody's gonna live here or anything, so I don't think anything else matters. Let's get out of there. Okay, let's do an audit. If I want to attack these rebels, 6K, reclaim it myself. I'm working on promoting new people. Okay, so it would be like Simon would be in charge here. And we would need ideally like 8K-ish. We have the rice. We have the veggies, but it's getting low. And we have the meat. All right, do it. And then we're going to support that fight, but with all of our good generals. And then my least favorite part. My 6. Okay, luckily they only started at 29. Let me catch up on chat here. I was pretty laser focused trying to get that done. We can send the spares to Love here. Oh goodness. Meet me at the warehouse. Do the warehouses need servants? No, you don't actually employ people in those. Horse stables too? Yeah, we could totally stick horse stables there. That's not a bad idea either. That's so builder clan. Second party pavilion. Okay, that's some good science, Bow Wow. So you can only throw one party per season. Risk trauma. Risk trauma indeed. You can only throw one party per season as a clan, so having multiples doesn't do anything. Horse house. Have a few tiny houses. Yeah, that sounds totally like the beginning of one of those novels where it's like the main character gets kicked out of the main house through no fault of their own, and they're sent to live in the warehouse district, but they find an old ring with a grandpa in it, and he's gonna teach him the secret lost family arts. Hopefully not get beheaded. We're at 20. Morale time? Yeah, morale time. They sigh. Yeah, it's just too good not to do, though. If you look back a couple episodes before I started doing this, it was grind combat. Just throw min at the problem, and that's not the way to do it because we're going to run out of troops. Even if they're not my troops, the Empire will run out of troops. Would read, actually, I'm telling you, I do like amateur novels, so I've read all kinds of trash. I've read all kinds of trash. All right, cunning. 48? That's rather low to be the high person here. 42? All right, let's just... You guys aren't even worth the number of clicks I'm going to have to do to recruit you. You're just going to die instantly. Kind of write something similar. Hey, Gallo Glass. Good to see you. Poor retainer, they got hired for dying. Well, no, they got hired to succeed. If they choose to die, that's not my fault. I told them to go shake the enemy morale. I didn't say go get beheaded. I thought I was pretty clear about that. Okay, down to 10. At least once we get there, it's not too bad to maintain. It's just the initial, especially that one we had to get from 100. That was misery. They're catching on to my tricks here. Been seeking help when reclaiming. It uses other clans' troops, and you can add them back to the Empire once you win. Oh yeah, we could do that. I don't think they have anything like Civil War or anything in here, but I assume in the future, if you're gonna try to overtake the Emperor, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to use up all of his troops first. All right. We're almost there. Cunning 45, sure. 41, you're probably not even worth the clicks. All right. Let's do it. Come on, one of you two succeed. One of you three succeed. Beheaded? Okay, come on, come on. Beheaded? Man. Look at these barbarous rebels. Beheaded? Alright. Alright. Let's go somewhere else. Apparently people from the Nan province aren't known for being very cunning. Why does that say so trashed? We just rescued it, and we haven't gone in and fixed it. Probably another to do in a second. I just want to get this battle rolling. We only have one adult who can fight and is not already a maxed out general, so trying to work on that. That's still sounding a little loud to me. Is that loud to you guys too, or is that just me today because I switched to my earbuds? All right, come on, come on. There it is. -5, all right. Okay, that was Nan that we were just looking at. Into build mode. I don't have a repair all, right? If I go to the Governor Hall. No, I don't. Let's also... I don't know. Donate 30 million here to the budget. All right, and I'd like to recruit. Oh, I'd like 3,000. See if we can get that. Probably going to cause some discontent here. Yeah. And then we're going to return some. Probably about 20. I think I just put in 2 instead of 20. I need my commas. Okay. I do not see a way to mass do this, so we're just gonna have to do it by hand. Yeah, we conquered this right at the end of last stream. Luckily, I'm in charge and not the AI, who apparently never can afford to actually repair things because it wasn't until we were in charge in the other one before it really got repaired. I bet you we can get to level 30 if I plop a couple houses here. Get that last shrine in. I hope we have enough incense now that I'm thinking about it. We bought a lot, and I don't think I've been using it, so hopefully we have a reserve. My emergency incense. All right. I think that's everything. Tea house, important. There's one. Okay, I think that's everything. Very nice. Okay, what else do we need to do here? We should probably put our buildings down. Do we have people who can work? Okay, we have people who can collect taxes and whatnot. All right, let's do it. So we're gonna start the high end here. My courtesan lounge, my bank. No, exchange and bank, excuse me. Courtesan lounge. And I think, yeah, we'll go that far and then we'll build a road. Pawn shop, very important. Yeah, if we're gonna road there, maybe we go one more. Jewelry, horse market. We on the other side of the street. Smithy, sure. That's not gonna fit. Put it there. And yes, I do know I could just spam powerful clan unlocked. We just hit 30. I do know I can spam repeats of the same building. I just think it's dumb. So I'm not gonna do it. You couldn't support a billion houses or whatever's. Not houses, a billion like exchanges, let's say. Oh, that's not matching. That's all right. Fancy roads here. All right, now I don't think I have a upgrade all button. No, I don't. All right, let's do it. I missed a building. Got any more details than that? I assume you mean fixing something. Yep. I will get the shrine. I want to finish one task at a time, or we'll never actually get this done. So we're gonna come in here and upgrade all the buildings. Bottom left and screen. Thank you. Oh, I do see it. Build, you, repair. Oh yeah, we gotta fix the bookstore. Gotta fix the bookstore. Pawn shop, hire. Jewelry store. Yeah, we need a max all button. Just like we added for like hiring servants and whatnot. Somebody did mention at one of the other cities I might have something not max upgraded to, so maybe next time we're popping around towns, maybe we'll do a quick audit. Builder clan, the best paying clan? That's right. You should definitely work for us. Somebody's got to save this empire. It's right here. Yeah, we definitely need a mass button for this. It's not so bad at the beginning when you're slowly just unlocking buildings, but when you have to plop down a new city, and it doesn't matter if even if I did all exchanges, I'd still have to do this. There we go. There's also a building behind the Courtesan Lounge that needs repairs. Yep, you're correct. Another bookstore. Man, who hates... Apparently the rebels hate books. That's what I'm learning. Rebels hate books. Okay, this is in the Nan province. Let's immediately get somebody... You. Duty. I want you to... collect shop revenue in Nan. Okay. Set up. I think that's all we need to do here. Let's go home to the estate. Grocery store doesn't have employees. Dang it. Man. Grocery store does not have employees. Grocery store. You're correct. This is the problem with centralized planning. This is workers and resources all over again. Okay. Can I please have the final shrine? The final shrine. I think we're gonna plop it. I wish the back wasn't so plain. I think you might get your own little courtyard area. So, yeah. Give me a road. Path. And a path here. And... love that. I think we'll do it here. Remember, we have a bunch of libraries here and some high-end housing. Connect those. Oh, that's lucky that that actually connects. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is like the education district. There. Right, you. No, not you. You. Here we go. Okay. Want a pond. Pond. Yeah, over to here. And where's one of those little pavilions? Yeah, actually, I think this is gonna be a big pond. It's gonna be a really big one. Make it a little less even. There we go. And give me waterfall rock. A little more pond here. Yeah. And stone rail. I believe this is where Babel's living. I might be wrong about that. Might need to correct that. Okay. Where are my water plants? Ah, the ubiquitous reeds. I don't think we're gonna have reeds in there. You want to plant your tall water plants towards the back so they don't block out your smaller stuff. Lotus. Maybe we got a bunch of lotus growing in this one. And some water lilies. Oh yeah. I've always wanted to have a big pond. It's so hot where I live that the evaporation would be ridiculous. And I have, you know, they shut off my water time to time. I'm on a irrigation system. And so, like, when we have droughts, I lose my water. And, yeah, if I had fish or something, that'd be horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Peonies? No. Narcissus, sure. I'd rather die than deal with a water master? Yes. Yes. Part of the problem is where I live, like I mentioned, we used to have a lot of farms around here. So it was designed to feed 3 farms, is what it was designed to do. Well, now we have 0 farms and we have like 17 people with little pumps in the system, and the system was not designed for that. And the people who own the pumps are city people who have never had to deal with that. They're used to just turn on a faucet, water come out. So they don't go up to the box and turn in more water when they're using it. So they pump it down. It causes all kinds of problems and water locking and all kinds of horrible stuff. And the irrigation company is like, oh, not our problem. Not our problem. You still have to pay though. So it is asinine. It is asinine. All right, education district really coming together. I think this back corner is going to be bamboo, because I like bamboo. Spread all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pause. All right, current inspiration 1%. We're going to immediately take that to 100. And how sad are we going to be? We're going to worship the heck out of this dude. We're looking for 100%. I think Babel... I thought I moved Babel. We did, but I meant to move me if I didn't. Clan wars sound tough if you don't have some on your side. Yeah, that's coming next week. Actual clan fighting. Big ponds equal big mosquitoes? Oh no. Standing water bad? You just need enough fish in here. Get some frogs. Eat all those mosquito larvae. Wait. Massive industry, blunt, effective military, might focus members. Will throw agents at the enemy at the slightest promise. Builder clan is just Harkonnen dressed in Hanfu. I've been outed. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I bet you this stays a little cooler than the rest of the compound too, with all the shade and the water in here. All right. Did I move Babel? No, because I couldn't move him while he wasn't here. We're gonna have the same problem. So we need to remember to do that. Yeah. Dr. Raven next door. Babel's moving in here. I missed a place with Vince. There we go. Yeah. Go out here in the evenings. While you're getting eaten by mosquitoes, you can listen to the frogs chirping away. Or croaking away. Start training a spare, untalented girl to have good art and charisma. Yeah, we were going to work on that. We don't really have a spare at this moment. I want Marta number 1 to get to 20 writing, which she did. Let's take her out. You know what? She has good charisma. All right, I'm still taking her out of here. We're going to put her in the might track. Anyone who doesn't have good talents goes in might from now on. But let's also... Marta number 1. Train. Teacher. So we would want art. And look at that. Look at that. See, I'm way ahead of you guys. I'm way ahead of you guys. This dude's got medicine skill and art. There you go. Marta number 1. Okay, are we finally ready to unpause? I think so. The reign of the Han has ended. Another house must take its place. The rice must flow. Is this Wish.com version? The Chinese knockoff of Dune? It's Small Hill. All right, the prelims. Speaking of Marta. And nobody else is ready. Other Marta might be able to sketch by. She's got time. All right, Marta number 1. Good job, Marta number 1. All right, how are we doing here? -5 still. Imagine the Babel dynasty. For anyone, I know that Dune is hot right now. I actually played the Dune RTS game on channel a few times. It was pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little RTS if you're not a Twitchy player. Like I don't have the APM to play StarCraft beyond just pomp stomping, but you don't really need that so much for this Dune game. It was pretty good. I give it a big thumbs up. If you are into Dune and you like strategy games, should check that out. I think we did 2 or 3 playthroughs. It's on the channel. Raven waiting for unpause for 1 hour. Sorry, we just needed to get some stuff done. We did finish that, right? Yes. Yeah, I think so too. I really like it. I like a lot of the like I've said, I don't love like the English garden look where everything's like really regimented. I like this look of like it's obviously been taken care of, but it's also like I don't want to say old growth, but like matured in garden. Flood has appeared. Oh no, not a flood. All right, well. I can't give you money, apparently. Can I leave this screen open? Ringju. No. Okay, that's a little annoying. I can't give them money from Lingju because I don't have money there. Where's Lingju? Here. And they wanted me to do it because O'Brien's here. Alright, let's get some money in there. And actually, it looks like we have other problems. Let's resolve that too. 39? I might need to put more money here. I definitely need to put more money here. I love that we just literally pay people like, screw off, buddy. Not interested. There we go. Alright, let's give them some more. I also wish this screen had my max money. Like, what are we at? Okay. Not even millions? Wow, we're in the poorhouse now. That means I probably should do that for everybody. Okay, here's another thing I want. I need an indication of which of these little towns I'm in charge of. I mean, I can remember we're in charge of Changsha and Nan. I can't remember we're in charge of these little cities. Like, I know we have somebody else somewhere, but where that is... See? The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. Return. Oh, I couldn't donate that much? Are we the poors now? What's going on? Alright, I'm poor now. Alright, we gotta have a moment. We can't just splash that cash for a sec. There is a ledger. This is it. It's just not detailed enough. But as you can see, like I spend 180k on just clan member living costs, 200 on servants, 400 on retainers. Speaking of which, did the month just click by? Yes, it did. All right. Let's just do it. Get it done. The Emperor demands your wealth to the coffers. Well, it's not the Emperor. It's me having to pay the horrible economies out of these little towns. They're subsidized by the builders. We need to put up some advertising. I always thought, okay, so you know how like sports teams, and I'm thinking like high school sports teams, sometimes we'll have like a Coke or a Pepsi sponsorship for like the stadium or whatnot. I always thought for high school, it should be deodorant. They should have deodorant sponsors. And they should give the kids free deodorant. Because they stink. Okay, good victory, although we lost 4,000 men, just for reference there. The enemy comes to surrender, we accept. Alright, anywhere I want to plop people. That is way too many people in Changsha. Alright. Pop those back in here. Alright, we may actually use our own troops for once. There we go. Simon Builder, who is not even good. Look at, he's like, I can't believe I'm still alive. How did this happen? Alright, we have another general. Okay, point. Okay, you already are a magistrate. You already are a magistrate. Alright, I have no one left. Any of my allies? There's a she. I say allies, but we're not technically, you know, I don't think there's a formal declaration of alliance, which, you know, might come back and bite me at some point. Okay, there's nobody left. Oh, there's some food. Okay, hang on, what was I doing? Put the general in charge. Commander, appoint Simon. No need to worry, guys. Just the heroes of the Empire taking their rightful seats in the military. Nothing to worry about. Don't even think about it. It's fine. Builder clans out of money. Look, Tabula. We've been doing some small, like $20 million loans just to get people started, you know? I have random concubines going to tea houses. Sometimes they find good people. Well, that's true. That's true. Honestly, the smaller towns don't seem worth it to control. I wouldn't, except for those people had nothing else to do anyways, so something better than nothing. Check the teachers. I think we're okay on that. I did do a check on that not too long ago. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, well, hold on. No, let's not keep going. Next fight. 6K, 5K, 7. I have no one that needs to level up right now, so I can send a good general to be in charge of this. So we're gonna reclaim it ourselves. Might 80, might 100. Luciful, take care of this. And we're actually gonna drain off some of these troops. We're running a little too many there. No, not slaves. Royal Army. 9K, that should be fine. All right, can I do this? No, we don't have enough rice. All right, we gotta chill for a minute. Let's do a farm check. Ooh, that's gross. I need to be able to name these. Okay, so Namekin Farm. And we want to manage, adjust. Yeah, this is dumb. Why are you appointing artisans and herders when I have no buildings for them to work in? Okay, veggies are coming up. New kitty cat farms. Manage, same thing. No, just. Same thing here. Why do I have a button to fire people when they leave? Instead, I can come in here and move them around. That just seems redundant. All right, and Kaiji, we got anybody working the cattle? Yep, yes we do. We have a few. 7 people live here. Manage. Some of them are rather dumb. Right. So everyone here is a herder, guys. Everyone here is a herder. Okay, I think that's it. Needs a logic chain. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see the managers actually do that. So if you have a good manager, they properly assign people. And if you have a crumb bum, then they're dumb. Why is the order? Oh, because I'm not in charge here. Hang on a second. Speaking of being in charge here, we're in charge of Nan. We need to build some more schools. Yeah, order 10? No. We don't do order 10 here. Where are you? Public school. Yep. All right, boys. Prepare to get educated. 30 order. I think we want 100. If I'm just pure guessing. A couple of the entrance. A couple more here. I'm leaving room for roads that I'm going to put in. It's going to be kind of a weird area. 110 order. Okay, there we go. I don't need to upgrade you, do I? No. Okay. There we go. Let's get this place orderly. Friended. Pendragon mastered staff tactics. Okay. I'm going to save and continue. I want to be a little more purposeful with getting some saves. Where are we at, Raven? All right, 9 months. Hurry it up. Let's get this going. What does order do? I assume it helps with discontent. That's an assumption, though. There it is. All right. Lidma, you're in. Thank you for being a member. Much appreciated. Lidma Builder. All right. Let's find out if we love you or not. Writing 68 talent. We do love you. All right. Good job. Writing. Yep. Teacher, appoint. Do we have anyone who's good at writing at the moment? You're actually kind of an okay all-rounder, but let's take a second and look around. Before I forget, there's your whip. There's your nice bracelet. There are your snacks. See, I'm good at this. We're back to being good. All right, citizens, give me writing. 36, you crap. Get out of here. Get out of here. 36 writing. Can't read yet, but writes like a dream. That's talent. That's talent, not her actual skill yet. We could just tell she was born to be a writer. Okay, here we go. Technology skill and 45 writing. Kind of low renown. Sure. You're in. Hire. All right. We're probably also going to need to go do some cunning hiring. Train. Point. Learn about technology. Lidma. Or Lidme. There you go. Actually, let's pause that. I'm going to alt-tab for just a second. Hang tight. Oh, really just like that. My earbuds are a little loud, and they don't have individual... I don't like messing with my Windows sound. But I'm going to have to here. It's still just a little loud for me. Blow my ears out. Okay, you guys look like you're just fine. Okay. There we go. We need a high-tech member to invent mercury pills so we can live forever. I don't know if that would be technology. Maybe we need an alchemist to do that for us. Okay, yeah, we're just really waiting for harvest right now before we can start our next military campaign. I guess, do we have anyone... what's the best way to do this? Visit... Student. I just want to do a quick mood check. Quick vibe check here. Mood's 100. Okay, everyone's mood is fine. Solaris, your health's a smidgen low. Here, go visit her. Have a drink. I know that didn't fix his health. Okay, so where are we at on Babel? 51. All right. I'm gonna try to catch him when he comes home and change his house. Immortal Babel Builder. Eternal Elder of the Builder Clan. Congrats, Luciful Builder! Your clan is pregnant. Luciful. Luciful is in the military. Oh, are you all going to be distant? Yeah, you're all going to be distant. You're a second gen. There you are. Okay, your talent is in might. And you're married to a guy with might. Famous and invincible. There you go. Mighty child. That's right. We're gonna have buff babies. Okay, we're on times 5. Yeah, I don't like going to times 10 because I am looking at chat while I'm letting time go by. Yes, okay, here's what we were waiting for. All right, do we have anyone who's super unloyal? Okay, we might need to check Night Ray, Casey, Patrick. Okay, starting at Night Ray and ending at Patrick. Start at Night Ray, end at Patrick. Night Ray. Can't wait for the genius baby. Oh man. Giving me Crusader Kings vibes. Investigate. Again, I really need a drop down on this screen. With a drop down here, so I could say, show me the high business people. It's one of our married in people who has 100 business for us at the moment. Hopefully they're not out of stamina. Yep, it's him. Yulong Jiang. Alright. Okay, 82. Here we go. On Yuang Bi. Found no corruption. Okay. Either they're really good at hiding it, or Night Ray doesn't have a problem. That's twice in a row. Need more Mega Mind kids. I guess while we're here, no artisans, idiots. No herders, idiots. Are you guys? Well, no. Let's do this anyways. Everybody plant. I don't know if this farm was actually already maxed out. It might have been. But it doesn't hurt. They're not working the other jobs anyways either, so. Investigate, distant. She's out of stamina. Might 100, business 24. Yeah, we haven't really focused. I do need to get a couple more business people in here. I know we have 1 or 2 kids who are up and coming. All right, it's probably just not even worth it. We're just gonna get beaten up or something. In recognition of the Builder Clan's service, His Majesty invites you to the Royal Beauty Pageant. Not gonna have anybody. Womp womp. Non-committal. Lin Yu. Collect. Lin Yu. Okay, help me out here, guys. Ling Yu, Mai Ching. I need to go fix these. Ling Yu, Mai Ching. Okay, Ling Yu, Mai Ching. Ling Yu, we know is over here. Auto collect those taxes. Holy moly, that discontent though. There we go. And then Mai Ching. Got it. Auto collect. All right, do we have any money? We have some money. Not the best at the moment. Oh. Switch house. Yes, thank you. Yes. There we go. All right. Now we have the nice house. Which means we vacated this one. Do we have anyone who needs one? We shouldn't. Right. We're gonna totally remember behind the ancestor shrine we have an open suite. We're definitely gonna remember that. Babel has 3 wives. I mean, I think he deserves it, right? Put in the work. How many people are officials? Quite a few. All those people who are gone at the end of the month are officials. Whether they're military, royal, or governors. Is the third one his child? We don't marry our own children around here, no. Raven's family? Raven already has the nice house. She was here last time I was fiddling with that. Yep. Okay, hold on. We got our harvest in. That means back on the military path. We were going to take out the hard one. And we were going to send Lucifer in charge. And we wanted to drain off some of this, like 7k. Yeah, let's... Well, we haven't lost any place. Let's drain it down to 5. And that gives me 8,000. We'll take it up there. Well, no, let's not. That's very expensive to feed them. Okay, that's only enough for 1 campaign. I think we need some more rice. Probably 2 more rice and another veggie. And I don't know about this one yet, but this is draining for sure. Alright, then... I guess we're not gonna have enough food for another campaign, so I might as well send everybody. And then everyone's oh, morale 84. Oh. Oh. It's draining my morale. It's so click intense to do this. And we're gonna have to go recruit. Well, at least we had some successes. Okay, cunning. They should have a talent for being a spy or something. I mean, that's very, very like Chinese. Lots of intrigue and spying and whatnot. Would be right on brand here. 42. Three more. Oh, and we clicked over a month, so we can go again. Beheaded. There you go. -6. Okay. Come on, team. Come on, team. Good job. I hope they're actually getting more cunning as they succeed at this. Oh, it would really suck if they can't even level up. I don't want to send family members. They're just going to get beheaded. This is for the peasants. The peasants are good at being sneaky. I don't think I would want to chance that. Have some of your wives' concubines visit tea houses. It'll auto-recruit people. Alright, we'll set some of that up. Remind me when I'm done with the current pain lesson here. You could stop. The thing is, I can have anybody work on the military route. I need people that have 80 writing to work on the scholar route. And as far as I can affect that is basically give them a good teacher and hope that they have decent talent. Whereas with the military one, I can actually send people to battles and go hunting. I can work on that actively. That's why my focus has been military lately. Yeah, I agree, Gallo. I don't think it would be worthwhile sending family members. Maybe if you had 100 cunning, maybe, but I don't know what the odds look like. Like, maybe it's just a straight up, like, 10% chance you die. 42, okay. Next, let's do it. They're at 66. Let's go, team. 62. Yeah, we discovered that every time you do this, that 1 day goes by. So that's why sometimes those numbers weren't adding up correctly. Because as we're lowering it, the enemy's also trying to raise it. Distant. I believe it was Luciful is the current pregnant one. I am shocked that we have not had a single family member die yet. Especially at the beginning when we didn't know what we were doing. I think we had some pretty risky battles. 56. Oh my goodness. Failed. Alright. More people, more people. Let's go back to Dangyang. You also need magistrate. I'm working on it as hard as I can. I whip the kids every night when they don't pass the test. I don't know what more I can do. Some of that, I think, is I don't have the ability to put people in every position, so some of it's just waiting on the Emperor to reward me, which they are. That's another reason for all these military campaigns. I'm getting a lot of accolades for it. I'm not in charge here, right? This place is garbage. Yeah, this isn't my fault. Just making sure. Yeah, just literally walking into town like, I'm not in charge here, am I? This place sucks. Maybe you should fix this place. Also help that you always paid for the best doctors. Well, now we train the best doctors. So we're doubly good on that. Alright. Back to the morale mines. Good job. We're at 51. Man, we got so far to go. Okay, I think I'm gonna let some time run after this one. If I run out of stamina on everyone. What happens when the wife... to the wives? I'm not 100% certain. We've had no one die, so I can't tell you. Anyone know? Why the morale time is so... Yes, it is. The thing is, though, if you don't do this, it becomes a meat grinder of combat. We lost probably 50,000 Imperial troops to meat grind combat that we didn't need to do before I really understood this system. But like I said, see how just horrific that is? Alright, I did have... Diana. Oh, sorry, Diana, you're gonna be on deck. It's a boy. I think I saw a boy name. Kohaku. Diana, you're on deck. Kohaku Builder, you're in. Alright, let's find out if we love you. That's Aster. Where are you at? Kohaku. You are O'Brien's child. Apparently, I didn't even know O'Brien was pregnant. Alright, Kohaku. No talent, no skill, no future. Alright, welcome to the military, kid. You can borrow books about might. Do we have a might teacher? 51 with good cunning. Okay, you're in. Okay, and gift. You can eat snacks. Here's your whip sword. Here's your bracelet. Go slay, kid. Alright, back to it. Oof. Welcome to the might camp, that's right. Hit the books or hit the battlefield. Those are your two choices around here. Alright, another prelim. Alright, Marta number 2 is ready. Good job, Marta number 2. That totally reminds me, we were playing Crusader Kings and I was naming kids after chat. And when people would die, sometimes I would just rename the same name because there was only so many people in chat. And so we ended up with a character that was named by the AI. He was like, bruh the second, bruh the third, or something ridiculous like that. It was so bad. I forgot that in Crusader Kings, characters will name themselves after ancestors. So we ended up with this really convoluted, weird name. Failed. Oh my goodness. The rumor campaign. It's high school all over again. What are you down to? 33. Alright. We're grinding them down. Captured and beheaded. They also could make it where if you get captured, they don't behead you 100% of the time. I mean, think about Three Kingdoms. How many times did people change sides? Like a billion times for some of those people. Have good reading skills in real life? Hey, that's a good skill. Okay, 62. Nice, recruit. And you're cheap. I like that. 50. 50. Yeah, it's a bit of a grindy stream today. Was not really expecting that, but it just is what it is. We have our path forward at the moment, and it is conquering these darn rebels. Oh, we got 2 more to go. Steady drop hollows any stone. Rumor failed. -5. All right, what are you up to? 23. That's not the goal. Your clan is attacking. Oh, no, clicked. We're good. Sometimes when I hit spacebar to pause or unpause, it re-interacts with the last UI I interacted with. It's a little weirdity. You got a third consort. Oh, you're gonna subject me to that again? Oh, what did I do to you, Raven? 39 art. No talent. I don't have the stamina for that. We'll look later. I don't have the stamina to go looking for a talented person. We're already suffering through the battle fatigue. Let's at least run out of battles first, and then we'll work on that. All right, 23 morale. Back to it, team. Go nag them. Down to 18. Beautiful. Okay, apparently we decided we didn't want to die this month. Okay, well, and then you broke my streak. Am I any better, Babel? Let me look, Tabula. Let's finish the current thing. Holy moly, I have to go recruit more of these. Ugh. 9. Okay, come on. Come on, you guys can do it. 6. Come on. Down to 4. Come on. There it is. Okay, are we at 0? We are. Okay, Tabula. Do you happen to remember whose kid you are, Tabula? We're getting to large numbers at this point. 10. Tabula. Oh, yeah, your writing skills getting up towards 40. You can't take the next exam until you are an adult. So you should at least be able to do that one. You're getting there. Getting there. And Rude is already ready for the next 2 exams. Dragon wants to see 2. 18 writing. I mean, at age 6, you should be able to pass the exam. My bro, and this is the bro Rude. Or are you talking about Aster? Aster with the 35 writing too. Man, you better hit the books, man. Better hit those books. All right, let the month roll. Extreme X-Wing. Hi, Babel. Just wanted to pop in and say thanks for the Dom 6 guides. Really helpful for a noob like me. Well, you're very welcome. Glad you're enjoying those. We just had Orcus of Fall come out for late age. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Next up will be Late Age Satis, just to whet your appetite there. How is Broad doing? You gotta find it. Man, I need a search box here. This is worse than Crusader Kings for the amount of characters I'm trying to keep track of. Where are you at, Broad? There you are. You are an official. You are in charge of Jiangyi. I mean, you're doing all right for yourself. Doing all right. I think you might be able to pass one more test when it comes up. I don't remember if you passed all 3 of those. Only 3 kids is a limit. Did somebody say that in chat here? Or did we look that up? Broad already passed his last exam? Okay. What is that? Capture thieves. Eh. Wow, I could earn 1,000 coins, guys. I mean, we were pretty broke. Now, right of play. Now we're talking. All right, who do we got? 74. Writing 100. All right, Jihua, write the best play. We didn't get it. I'm not convinced that you actually can get plays from this. Somebody told us that, but the only plays I've had are people selling them to me as like an event pop-up. So I'm not convinced on that one. All right, do it. Yay! Okay, now that we did the massive grind, we're done with that. All right, Luciful, this is almost certainly going to be a warrior. And I did say Diana Builder. Welcome in. All right, look at me, look at me. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to give you a whip sword and a jewelry. Yeah, you are might, right? Yes. 47 might's not bad. All right, start pumping iron. We give them the heavy textbooks. And do we have a might teacher? No. Give me somebody decent. 50? No, we can do better than 50. We got Imperial seats to fill here. Snacks. Snacks. You know what? Let's just do it right now. Snacks. Okay. Might teacher. 49. Get out of here. Let's head over to Nan. Oh, campaign update. We won. We actually lost a lot of soldiers there. Didn't I send 8,000? We lost 5,000 soldiers. Landslide victory. Nan could use a few troops. I want to keep everybody at about 5k. All right. Good job, team. All right. Those people already have positions. All right, you're in. Do we got any? Yeah, let's do some foos. That's another clan we're trying to get in good with. Speaking of trying to get in good with, you know what we've been forgetting today? We have not been doing our... There we go, 97. That's what I'm talking about. We haven't been doing our hosting stuff. I should do that. We need a pop-up, or that needs to be a duty. That is... There's a lot of micro that is required here. Might 97. All right. Make my baby buff. Okay, and then pavilion meeting. Okay, so we are working on Shi, Fu, and Yu. Shi, Fu, Yu. Yuji clan also likes us a little bit. Shifu Yu. Yeah. Oh, we gonna do a play for this one? Sure. Well, people loved my play. All right. Cool. Okay, the next one is in October. See if we can catch that. We don't have enough food, right? Yeah, we definitely do not. Okay, hold on. Let's go stamp down another rice farm or two. A flood has occurred. Give them some relief. The disaster has ended. Look at that. O'Brien just ending a flood. That reminds me of our 6 Ages Ride Like the Wind playthrough. We did a vision quest where we had to tame the flood dragon, and we kicked the flood dragon's butt. There's another one. If you guys don't know what 6 Ages is, which is the prequel to King of Dragon Pass, I did a playthrough of that a couple months ago. Really good. Really good. I had one complaint towards the end, but otherwise, very fun playthrough. If you've never done King of Dragon Pass and its sequel, 6 Ages, you should definitely check those out. Again, kind of a clan management thing. It's more of an RPG than a strategy game, though. Very, very cool. Very cool game. We're going to do the 6 Ages Lights Go Out, which is the sequel to the first one. Probably sometime this summer when I get an open slot at some point. I'm quite looking forward to that. Hi, nice haircut. Well, thank you, but I actually have a haircut tomorrow, so I'm gonna summer trim up. We're gonna go short. Gets too hot where I live. Plus, I don't have to deal with it when it's nice and short. And it hides some of the gray. The camera does a good job of hiding it, but salt and pepper. What was I doing? Play in October. Play in October. Yeah, so let some time flow. Oh, no, farms. Second fief. Fief FIFO fum. This is first fief. So new fief is on top. Yeah, we need to be able to name these if I'm gonna have multiples. All right, farmland, build farm. This is Dino Acres. Good old Dino Acres. Known for their management, known for their blueprint. Import my rice farm, please. All right, manage, upgrade all. Okay, cool. Back to first fee. Next, build farm. I'm looking for somebody who doesn't have a name. Oh boy, we've used up a lot of the chat right now. Alice needs help. Alice needs help. We are hiring. All right, and oh, I didn't fertilize. I'm being harassed. Stop harassing Slice. Blueprint. Import. A second rice. Open. You guys don't see it, but it takes me into a Windows screen when I'm doing that. And you have to pick where you have it saved. Upgrade all. Cool. Next, back to the fief. Here, build farm. We are expanding. We are expanding. Insar. Insar Meadows. Insar Meadows. Blueprint. Import. Veggies. All right, 2 new rice farms and a new veggie farm. We'll see what that does for us. We definitely need more. We can't keep up. We're winning the battles so fast. Oh, I didn't fertilize. Yeah. Dino. Manage. Fertilize. Let's maybe take everything to 4 and see where it gets us. At some point, once our cattle farm is fully operational, we probably won't have this issue anymore, where we're just constantly running out. Alice needs help. Fertilize. Yeah. 4. And we're out. All right, and until we get a harvest, yeah, we're definitely out of food. All right, we gotta let some time. Oh, it's October. Banquet. Quantity is 1,000, and we're gonna use some of our famous builder. Oh, not that much. Oh, slow your roll a little bit there, team. 1,000 rice wine. She clan. She you fu. There we go. You're all welcome. The rent is broken? We've been getting food from it. Zeh. How's it broken? Do you have a manager? The rent just didn't collect at the end of the year. We had some weirdity with that too. In stream like 2 or 3, where I was very convinced we weren't getting it, but it turned out that we were. It was just weird. I think the fertility level leaves is the unical of all fertilized blocks. You'll have to say that again. I don't understand you. There's my rant. And let's see. Yeah, we don't have managers on those new farms, so I would not be expecting to get anything. Store all. All right, we have enough for probably one campaign. Boy, those rebels must be sweating it out every time it's harvest season. Reclaim it myself. Oh. What's everybody doing? Oh, they're home for the holidays. Right? No, they're not home for the holidays. Oh, I appointed everybody. Shoot. All right, we need somebody to grow up. I appointed everyone. No, but you should still be able to use them. We were using them before. I don't know why everyone is so busy. All right, rebels. You get a slight reprieve. Are you trying to say, Raven, that the fertility level is the average of all the squares? Kryptonite Builder. I've turned 8. Confirm. Aster Builder. I've turned 8. All right. Let's check those kiddos out. What do you got? Writing talent 50. You're in. Writing talent 56. You're in. We have a big crowd. We're going to run out of student room. You're going to have to do my... I guess we could build another private school. We may have to build a second school. That's ridiculous. Okay, do we have another party? We do. Lantern party. All right, give me some of that sweet booze. You fool. Good, good. Working on all those relations. It's too bad that they don't actually have the right pictures for the kids that are in here. Somebody doing gigs has passed away. We're kind of beyond that money. That's small potatoes at this point. I was appointed to the royal court as provincial marshal of the Danyang province. Congratulations, Broad. Accept. Yeah, this is why I have some magistrates, because if we're gonna get promotions, we gotta be working in the field. And March is the next one. Do I still not have anyone available? I don't. Okay. That was a bit of an oops. All right, prelims. All right, Kryptonite is already ready for it, as is Aster. Okay, you other kids are embarrassing us. Pendragon, no, Pendragon's working on might, yeah. You're working on business. And you're working on might, okay, yep. Good job, good job. Yeah, we need some of this third gen to grow up. Pendragon OP. Getting there. Party, yes. Garden party. Oh, wait. 1,000 rice wine. And she... You... Who? Yeah, I almost have to do like one kind of like focus at a time. It's really difficult, at least while I'm streaming, to try to do all the things. If I wasn't streaming, I could leave the game on pause forever, and then I would just go up to times 10 until I wanted to pause again. But I don't feel like that's very interesting viewing. So we're in party mode. We're in kind of letting kids grow up mode. I need somebody to die so we can put a shrine. Everyone coming in for... That's right, the famous builder label. Government affair, Lingzhu. There's a lawsuit of land being embezzled. Interrogate. Okay, we haven't had the... Oh, no. Oh, we've been so good about not having anything untranslated. Hang on. So, anyone that doesn't know, you can get a free app on your phone called Google Lens. The translation for Chinese, at least, is really good. It literally is... So I'm holding my phone up here. It literally is real time. County Magistrate Political Affairs. So if you play Chinese games, you want that app. Frankly, it's better than a lot of the translations in some games. Okay, so plaintiff. Alright, so I don't need to cheat or anything. So how am I supposed to know plaintiff if guilty or false? I mean, they don't give me any clues or anything? I just have to choose? Well, you are a civilian, so I'm gonna rule against you. Yeah, guilty. Oh my goodness, we can just torture her? Apparently wants prison 2 years. Or we could give him a caning. Or this is already set? Oh, I see. We're gonna cane them and put them in prison. Sure? You get a light caning and you get 2 years of prison. Where do I get the candles? Do you mean the incense? You can buy them in some of the town buildings in town. I believe it's at the general store, but you also can set up a duty to buy it. Yeah, you. So set duty, find and purchase items, incense is what you're probably looking for. That's the easiest way. In town, if you weren't doing it before you needed it, it's going to take you forever to get the thousands that you need. Going all in on the corrupt official day? I don't know what you're talking about. We are the most upstanding clan. Have you seen the world? I saved this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Nobody else has helped at all. This is 100% me. Thank you very much. We are truly the heroes of this empire. What does decrepit mean? Means like you're old and frail. Or not necessarily old, but like you're like frail and sickly. When was our next party hall meeting? She, who, Yufu. Oh no, the popularity of that play went down. All right, we'll do the other one. We need some more plays. Death Creeper. Ironically, I hope so. We are still on our first gen, age 53. Check the news. Ruler Pan is troubled by things that moved by too fast. We have no one for exams. Hey, let's pause if we're going to look at this. Okay, one of the royal family members got married. Someone suspected of abusing power. See, when you on these, you should go to the person. Like, just telling you that, it's not good enough. It should take you to the person. Is troubled by days. Oh no. Your relationship with the royal family has cooled a bit. Relationship 46. And we befriended a bunch of people. Okay, this one. Roll or pan. We might actually be able to treat them. Let's go take a peek at that. Roll or pan. We're just gonna have to travel. Are you roll or pan? You're not, but since I'm here anyways. What's new in your life? Inherited throne, daughter, son, daughter. Okay. Yeah, we didn't flatter very well last time. I think we're better off doing... and we also know that we don't want that many. Have a tiger pelt. He likes it. Yeah, you're not the person who's troubled, though. Not you either. It should. I think they're going to be in this building. War affairs. The rebels, 6,800, linger in Xiyang. As war minister, I'm obligated to dispatch troops. Okay. Well, obviously, we're going to deal with this. Yeah. Okay, I need about 7,000 troops. Lucifer, you got this. We'll give you 8,000. Yes. I don't have anyone else to do it. Ignore. Send claimant. Yeah, I can't do that. At least I didn't have to pay for the food. Oh no, but I am gonna have to do this. Alright. The morale mines. Morale time? Yeah. Babel, it's time to lower the enemy's morale. Yes, dear. That's what this feels like. I mean, I need to go recruit like 5 more dudes. Hey, at least we succeeded there. Royal troops are suppressing rebels, yet running short of supplies. We need 3,000 grain. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. We just gave it. 3,000 is nothing. That's nothing. In fact, that's so much nothing. I'm gonna go double check our new farms. All right, we can appoint. And I guess since we're here anyways, no artisans, no planters. Man, that's dumb. They should be assigning where there's jobs. There's like a bajillion cattle to take care of. Cool. And that was Kaiji Farms. Mew Kitty Cat, you have a manager, right? Yes, you do. Dino Acres. Use the Royal Family tab. Okay, hold that thought for me. Okay, 14 people. Okay, not enough. Use the Royals tab. I gotta remember where the Royals tab was. Oh, we'll take my rent, thank you. Royals tab. Alright, where's the Royals tab? Travel there? Okay. Orders you to contribute coins. Sure. You're very welcome, friendo. Alright, travel to the royal capital. Royal family. Travel. No, royal court. Okay, so that just doesn't work. I don't know what else to tell you. Royal members and heirs from your clan is all that shows. Yeah, these are all... Well, these aren't all me. These are like other people that are here. But this isn't showing royals. Unless there's another button I'm not seeing. I mean, I guess we could visit you anyways. Unless I'm missing something, let me know. But that royal family button doesn't seem to do anything. Interact. Ladder. Yeah, tries to win with charisma. So, yeah, we do not have a lot of charisma. That's not going to be very helpful. I wonder why this is not doing what I think it should be doing. Yeah, there's just nobody here. I turned 8, says Dragon Builder. I want to go to private school. Well, we'll see about that, kid. At the estate. Gobble's got no riz. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, kid, school. Edit. Dragon is 68 writing talent. You're in. You're in, kid. Yeah, she's part of the harem, but that's not the person who got married. While I'm here... Lantern party with booze, go. She... You... Foo. Booze up to 25%, so this is definitely paying off. Doing gigs, okay. My initial retainers are dying off. Hothnog's teacher has died. Okay. Hothnog and Rudewolf need new teachers. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Hoth needs a might person. Hoth and Rudewolf, thank you. Okay. Might. 45, get out of here. Oh, we were also gonna set up tea house things. So much to do. So much to do. Alright. Might. 60 is good enough for me. Recruit. Hire. Okay. That is for Hoth. Train. Teacher. Point. 60. Yes. And then Rude. Rude is right here. Rude is doing writing. Find me a writing person. 26 is the best? Get out of here. Holy moly. We need to open some major training centers. Alright, Dragon is already ready for his exams. Good job, Dragon. Writing. 32. OMG. What is going on here? This list is becoming too much. I need an actual UI page with places, or I need to have these separated to personally own things and provinces, because all the provinces have been shoved so far down. Pick an artist from our pavilion. Well, that wouldn't be as bad. I don't think any of them have talents, though. We're not breeding losers in this clan. Definitely not. Look what happens when you don't have eugenics. You get places like this. 35 writing is the highest. No wonder they had to hire me to write letters for them. Can you do familial marriage within the clan? I don't believe so, Fragile. 49 writing. Apparently this is as good as we can get right now. I don't know why everyone's so garbage at the moment. Okay, that was for Rude. Train, teacher, appoint. 49. Okay, take me... Nope, not to the warehouse. Back to the estate. Okay. These guys... Okay, we do have some people that have talent. 43, 43, 47. Alright, she likes some little older. You can check the... or not. I can't. Not from that UI. What about this UI? Goodness. Alright, looking for art. Stage actor. You. Recruit as in-law. I can't do it. I can't click it. Nope. Does not seem to be the case. And family tree is gonna look like a roundabout. If you make a member of the clan the emperor, then he can marry your clan girl, but they be royal and you're not in control. Yeah. Yeah. Take him out of the acting job. Man, you guys just want me to suffer today, don't you? That did work. That did work. All right, have some burlap. There you go, Raven. That's it, though. No more. Drawing a line here. All right, then. Just take him out of your art thing, they said. Then you don't have to find anybody, they said. I guess we're looking for art. I guess we should probably do another round of cunning, too. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, you're hired. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Oh, I don't have to go be miserable. Let's go do that immediately so I don't accidentally get him killed doing cunning stuff. All right, you're in. And then back here. Oh, or we've obliterated the enemy thing. I so did not want to go do that. Yay! Go team! Alright, that means you're next. Do I have anyone? I do. Okay. I don't know where Lucifer was. Just being cranky or something, I don't know. Hiding in her room. Alright. Lucifer, get back to work. We got rebels to kill. We'll do 6,000. Confirm. Yes, yes, and yes. We actually could do 2 or 3 of these campaigns. Confirm. All right. If I'm gonna stare at this, I want to stare at my estate. Did they fix the Imperial Army, or do they still lose after the first province? Well, since I've been in charge, we haven't lost a single battle, so I don't know. All right, we have no one extra to send. Wasn't she pregnant? I mean, she was, but that was a while ago. I don't know about you. I don't want to fight a pregnant lady on the battlefield. Dangerous. Like Dwarf Fortress where they're wielding their babies at you. Harry's with the baby in her left hand. Alright, let's go recruit some cunning. Apparently, I should have made some joke about this being a cunning episode. Because this has been ridiculous. Like I said, though, if we don't do this, the losses are so horrific. Fruit. Fruit. For my gig retainers are like all dead. They're all like ancient. What are we down to? 48? That's fine. Finally, a good crop of characters. 45 is about my cutoff here. Open build mode, you can refresh. Are you kidding me? We can refresh just by opening build mode? Because if so, that's ridiculous, and I love it. That should totally be patched out. And it works. Alfredo, you are the next kid. You earned that. Remind me. That's a pro tip. This should totally be changed, but I'm going to abuse it while it's like this. Because it's dumb having to jump around to do the same thing. Do they still have the spamming enemy morale problems? Yes, Philosopher. I don't know if you've just hopped in, but I have been in deep in the cunning mines. Hence why I'm doing a major recruitment drive, because we've probably lost, I don't know, 20 or 30 people today. It's been ridiculous. Okay, another thing we also said we were gonna do. We have a spare wife somewhere. You. Duty. Somebody said having them visit the tea house. Let's do that. And they'll bring back people. Let's test that. Okay, battle. Morale. Oh, 71. Whoa. Alright, strap in. I feel like at this point we should just write, like, slanderous poetry or something. Like, get some scribes to start copying that and distribute it to the locals. I think this should just be a duty. Or, how about this? We have a clan member whose duty is spy master, and they direct your retainers to do these jobs. That would be okay. You have an unattended... Oh no, Tabula, I do? Which one? I guess we could check by looking for coins. Did someone die that was doing it, I'm guessing? We have had some... 1 or 2 wives have died. Why do I keep lowering morale? Because it makes them lose ridiculously fast. If you don't do this, it's a bit of a grindy combat. If you do this, they surrender in a couple months. And we save literally thousands of lives. Just at the penalty of Babel's sanity. -6. This is actually going pretty well this time around. We're down to 40 already. Open the menu, collect stuff, you'll see another province if it's unattended. Okay. Actually, you should be on doctor mode. Alright, you're a random artist. I mean, you really should be on interacting with the clan. Alright. Ooh, clan. Alright, you, duty. Click shop revenue. Are you sure? Because this would indicate that we're not collecting like anything. Okay, where's my... Okay, we're definitely collecting this in Dan. So that's not an easy way to see, because it just wanted me to assign someone here. Saving lives and getting RSI. I already got the RSI, so I might as well save the lives. Alright, we're definitely collecting in Chang. Kwaji, I think we just set this up. No. Yes, this is an area I'm not in charge of, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not in charge here, so I can't fix the town, but we are collecting our taxes. Nan. No? No, I am collecting everything, so no, that doesn't actually work that way. Yeah, see, the coins just popped up and disappeared. Okay, here we go. This must be the tea house. Uh-huh. And look at that. That is a, he's related to the Emperor. He's from Pan. Well, you're garbage and you're probably gonna die doing cunning. But sure, come on in, friend. Come on in. You saved me a click. All right. And one more place to check. Nanhai. In Nanhai. Nope. We are collecting all of our business stuff, so I don't know why those are highlighted that you can do that, but that's not correct. He won't ask for payment? That's crazy. Yeah. What a selfless guy. Here you go, buddy. He was beheaded. I turned 8 and I'm ready to join the private school. Oh, a new manager. Oh no. Okay, Marwar Farms. Oh, why do I get this many candidates this time? That's weird. Normally you get like 1. You're lively, you're young, and most importantly, you're loyal. Thank you, game. That's what I want. That's what I want. Pop a UI that requires somebody or talks about somebody, and then put me in the UI that I can do the thing you want me to do. I like that. That's good. I like that one. Okay, private school. What do you know, kid? Oh no, Rena. You're paranoid. All right, well. Yep. Let's double check that you are properly hitting the weights. Oh, you were working on divination. And you haven't finished a single book. You're done, kid. Nope. You're done. You're done. You have an art... this... Okay, this was supposed to be an art kid, but she sucks at it. I think you're done, kid. I think you're done. I'm looking for might. Alright. Yep. See if you can make something of yourself, because you're going to the battlefield. What we can do is, if we get a good general that can win battles, we can just send her into support and keep her safe that way. Also, while I'm thinking about that... No, you're already out there, okay. I should double check Lucifal's horse, but I'm sure we gave her a horse. I'm sure we did. We wouldn't send him out without a horse. That'd be crazy. Alright, Lidme, leaving y'all. Hope to catch next stream. Alright, have a good one. We should be back with House of Legacy on... Let me think about this. Sunday, I believe. Sunday will be next House of Legacy. Training coach has passed away. Who the heck is that? Training coach? Okay. I'm very glad that it was what I thought it was. Okay, we need to go find a good might person for this. This is my main might teaching. All right, and we're going to use our new building screen hack to make sure we get a good one. Or, hear me out, we just hire this 100. Simple as. Don't even worry about it. That's what I'm talking about. Easy game, that's right. Easy game. Just hire 100. Easy. All right, there you go. What are you at? You're also at 100. Yeah, we have a high standard of military training here. We build weapons of war. All right, we also build RSI. Yeah, we might need to build another school. We're kind of maxing out here. Just hire the best guys and make tons of money. Easy. That's right. Just win, lol. Nah, I'd win. That's how I feel when we fight the rebels. Alright, shake morale. Beheaded. Okay, I hadn't had one of those in a while. Well, they're down to 36. Beheaded. This should be the last battle before we take the main city. So at least we have that going for us, I suppose. You can also tell, like, the speed that I'm able to do this now, because we're doing morale, is way faster. If you go back in stream, it took multiple streams to get a single province under control. Now we're just getting, like, the entire thing. So. $400, leave it. I'm dedicated, if nothing else. We're gonna need them for the next operation anyways. 65, yes. 49, yes. 45, yes. Faster we get this done, there we go, the faster we can move on to the next battle. So again, that's the reason why. All right, return those soldiers. Done. Done. Wait. All right, you guys already have jobs. All right, we're in really good with she. Okay, here's a you. I was gonna say you or foo, I think, is what I want to do for a little while. See if we can't continue making those better. Unfortunately, we don't have... There's another you. And there's some foo. There you go. All right, and we march on the provincial capital. Reclaim it ourselves. Luciful, no mercy. There's 11,000. Oh, thank goodness, and their morale sucks. Oh, thank you. All right, this is going to be a little more bloodier. Can I afford 15,000? I can. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, it's only 31. It's only, oh, we just got a 7. And now it's down to 30. Okay, well, maybe it was going up for a second. God, I would kill to be able to hit enter on the keyboard instead of having to click confirm. I think, oh no. Sometimes spacebar interacts with menus and sometimes it doesn't. I don't have a rhyme or reason for that. I hit it a lot because I'm pausing and unpausing, and sometimes it, like, clicks things that I don't expect. All right, we have enough. Let's just let the month roll, and then we'll continue that. Let's go do our party. Lantern party with booze. Go. She, you, ooh. Yeah, look at this. We're up to 69. Nice with the she. Almost up to 5 with you. And 28 on Foo. I have no idea how much it matters, but it's nice to, at least in theory, have an ally. Prelims. Alright, we got a batch of dum-dums here. None of you get to even take the test. You would bring shame to the family. How is Mini you? We could check. Marta 1 or Marta 2? I always wanted to go to one of those lantern river festivals that look so pretty and fun. Yeah, that'd be really cool. If you played Genshin, they do the lantern festival. The first couple were pretty cool. I did those ones when I was playing. One of my big complaints about Genshin, totally off topic, was they do the garbage where if you miss an event, it's gone forever. And their events actually had, like, story relevant things happening. Whereas some other games, their major events either, well, they have some events that don't really have real story, like it doesn't matter, or like Star Rail started doing it where you could go back and play the major stories later and you'd still get the story out of them. I really appreciate games that do that. I struggle with FOMO, so that really drives me crazy because sometimes I just don't have the time to do something like that. Like, I'm not playing a gacha really at the moment. I don't have time. Too much streaming, too much video making. What school is Rena in? Rena is in Might. You have no talent, Rena, unfortunately. See? Everyone made fun of me and running those low-level jobs. We are now the rights master. We haven't seen Bobby in a hot minute. Can you destroy a clan? Yeah, I don't know if we can destroy them, but we should be able to fight them in one of the updates this week. All right, Bobby's in. Bobby is in. All right, let me finish this and then we'll go look at that. Are we going for a 4-hour? I don't know. We'll see what we're like at the 3-hour mark. We have Cyber Nights tonight, so I gotta make sure my voice is in good working order, because that's another one that needs a lot of talking. The worst stream for my voice is Dominions, because I can't use the Dominions music. They did not properly license it, and so you end up feeling like you have to fill the dead air. At least with this, we have that song on repeat. I was appointed to Royal Court as Provincial Governor of Chengxi Province. Yep. Good job, Slice. See? Everyone made fun of me for having those little governor positions. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Not CU, who just got beheaded. Come on, 4 morale, guys. Come on. You're killing me. Actually killing me. Man, we need to, Philosopher says, man, we need to bring back ancient clothing styles for everyone. Dude, everyone, myself included, we all just dress like slobs nowadays. Remember when people used to have like an overcoat and you'd have a nice hat? Ladies would have like bonnets, actually wear dresses. Nowadays, everyone just looks like a hobo in some various stage. Okay, we fixed the morale problem, thank God. Okay, let's go look at Bobby. Can we do something cool, Bobby? Where are you at, Bobby? Grand Minister. All right, let's actually do a little more deep dive. So Scully is the Chancellor. Babel is the Imperial Censor. Bobby is the Rights Master. I can't do anything from here. I think you want divination for that, technically. Rosetta's War Minister, very, very, very important that we have that position. That's why I'm able to borrow all those troops and let me steamroll. Idolac is still a censor. And then, of course, we have our 4 generals at the moment. Okay. That'll play. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Poetry. Booze. Confirm. Again, automate this. Please automate this. I click the same buttons every single time. Let me assign somebody as like clan host or something. Okay, so yeah, we're winning this pretty well. They had 11,000. We've already killed 4,000. That's not below 0. That's not below 0. Come on, team. Come on. We put all that work in. Also, as I get these people beheaded, I don't have to pay them anymore. There it is. As Rights Minister, you can change exam results. There it is. Can you see the new man? You married a older, distinguished actor. Here he is. Art 64. He's mean. Apparently you like him mean, is all I'm noticing. Clumsy, unlucky, and a musician. When's my next one? So we just did poetry. Oh, there's the hall meeting. Up to 73. A tad tedious, but it gets results. It gets results. Not 0. Back to 0. No, that's your head. 0. Don't make me go do another recruitment. There you go. Distinguished actor, Sonia. Distinguished actor. Need to hydrate? I probably do. I finished my coffee, unfortunately, and I did not prep emergency tea, so all we have is water. But also good to hydrate. And look at that. Again, everyone makes fun of Babel and his morale horrific clickiness, but look at that. We only lost like 2,000 or 3,000 troops. That's nothing. And we'll just give those back. And now, provincial governor. All right, what are we gonna do here? You're already a province governor. You're just a marshal, but probably gonna go to Broad because Raven's already governor of Nan. Broad, you're in. Okay, you're already magistrates. All right, we're looking for Fu, really. Fu is what I would like. You would be a second choice. Fu. No, out. You're in. There we go. All right, let's go fix the place. Actually, hang on. We should start the next campaign. I think I want to clear out some more around the capital. Or we could finish taking the seaboard. Make sure the taxes, yes. Please. Alright, let's finish taking the sea. Alright, edit. Do the taxes, please. We'll donate 50 million, because I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of work here. We'll hand out 8 million to get rid of the discontent. Nope, a little bit more. 3 million more. There it is. All right. Yeah, we're just gotta bite the bullet and do it. Build. All right, we're looking for repairs. Apparently grabbing chunks of... Stop! No. No, stop. I don't know what you're doing, game. Just stop. Time to stop. There. Boy, this is a swanky place. Look at this, like a canal city almost. Repair. No, it's trying to build something weirdly. I don't know why it has a building selected. No. Yes. Yeah, you put the builders in charge. Look at this. Day one, we're out here fixing things. These other losers haven't even fixed one of the starting cities that we've had. Neighborhood just went downhill during those rebels occupying it. Get this all fixed up like this. We're working on that mandate of heaven. We getting the mandate with this one, boys. Yep. Okay. Fix up courtesan lounge. Okay. This one had a lot more housing damage than the other ones, and a lot less business damage, I feel. Although maybe this is just the main business district. Right. Cool, cool. One more little area. Bottom right. Okay, I'll double check it. Bottom right. Okay. Okay. Feel like we got that. Yep. And then exactly. Next, schools. I shoot for 100 order. That's just totally arbitrary. I have literally no idea. But it seems like it would be a good number. Gotta get these folks all smart up. No dum-dums in our empire. They call this area the 3 schools. You have to answer their questions 3 whenever you want to leave town. A little inconvenient, but you know. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, then, I mean, I deserve this. Exchange. In the bank. Courtesan lounge. We're gonna put that right at the end of the street there. What do we got to? Courtesan lounge. Pawn store. Sure. Jewelry store, horse market, smithy, bookstore. I love, like, we're like expanding the builder franchise. Is what I feel like we're doing. We just move into town and just plop. All right, then the tediousness of upgrading everything. This is the screen that makes this really tedious. That was horse market, right? Yes. Let's do it this way. There are like 6 courtesan lounges. Can't leave town without an education. That's right, you have to answer the questions before they'll allow you to cross the bridge. You have to pass your imperial exams. That was the jewelry store, bookstore. I hope we have an adult who can collect money here. I didn't think about that. I might have to turn off something else if we don't. Ironically enough, we've had a lot of kids and we've had a lot of schooling. We have not had a lot of people becoming adults today. We should be getting close-ish to that happening. Sounds good. Textile store. I think you missed a school that was surrounded by water. Oh no. You have to swim in. They're pretty hardcore. Quantity can't be... Oh, that. It's a problem when you're doing 100 upgrades of the same thing all at once. Tire, max tire. Okay, bookstore. All right, not bad, not bad. I mean, we've added 2 new business centers in this stream. All right, this is Guangling. We have somebody to collect for Guangling. We sure do. You. Duty. Collect shop revenue in Guangling. Okay. Simple as. School surrounded by water. Talk about these? Not what? I mean, they don't have to have roads or anything. I had to swim to school every day. That's right. They're very, very serious about their health. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. All right. As much as I hate it, next. Do we have the food for this? We don't have a commander currently. All right. We'll just chill for a minute. Take me to the estate. Oh, he says I'm about 50 minutes behind. So you may know this by now, but you can resign characters from their general position in the royal court if you want to lead armies. Yeah, I could. I guess that's true. I could resign and then just reappoint them. That's a fair point, Ollie. If we need to. We have Luciful, though. It's fine. I'm kind of waiting for my next crop here. Age 17. Yeah, Marta the First. 27 might. She probably won't get herself killed. 36. She's 15. 14. 8. Yeah. Marta here will be up and coming and leading armies in no time. Dragon wants to check. Where you got Dragon? Up to 41 writing. Getting there. Okay, did I spend enough time away? I didn't. What are we in? September? Okay, family banquet is next. Koji says, let's go! Pendragon is... Wait. Pendragon is mine already? You are right. Yeah. Pendragon? Congratulations, my child. You're out. We got room. You get the last seat. If they bully you, punch them in the face. And I also should look at his books. Where are you at? Pendragon. Yeah, no more might. Why don't we do some sorcery? I think I have some sorcery books. How old is Dragon? Pendragon is 14. Dragon is 9. Great question for his mom to ask. How old is that creature that's always around? You mean your son? Yeah, something like that. The loud one. All right, family banquet with the booze. And of course, she... Again, let me at least order these, like, by how much people like me. That's another way that that could work. So much clicky. How old are the 2 Renas? 2 Renas? We have Marta 1, who is 17. We have Rena 1, who is 8. Did I make a second Rena too? Oh my goodness. Sneaky. Apparently they have high cunning. The second one is 16. I can't come in here and rename characters. Okay, here's another one. Just let me rename characters. Just let me. Don't make it painful. One of the things I've really been enjoying in Cyber Knights You could just rename people. You could just change what they look like. All the non-character stats, you could just change. Just make them look how you look, make them named what you want them. I really appreciate that. How old is Tabula? Are you a Djinn too? Pretty sure Tabula's a Djinn. Nope. No, you're not. 13. We started with today, Babel being 51, so we've only managed to go 4 years today. Oy. Okay, next party is in January. Alright, does that mean... No, nobody free. I don't know where Lucifer goes sometimes. Just gets busy doing things. Check if we have sorcery books. I bought all the special books we've ever seen, so whatever we have is in this library. Tech, charisma, divination, Taoism, medicine, sorcery. We have a little bit. Just a little bit of sorcery. John Builder. I've come of age. I literally don't even know who you are. And Marta has come of age. All right, time out, everybody. Who's John? I don't remember John. Okay. How'd you turn out? 97 writing. All right, that'll play. We're gonna send John. I think, out to go learn some writing. And get that finished up. All right, John, have a horse? Of course. I'm just debating what we want to do for our marriage here. Let's go check out the Foo ladies. How those Foo ladies looking? What do we got, John? John, go check that out for me. Clan member, yeah. How about a tab up here that just says single? So all members, clan members, wives, single relatives. Widowed, ancient and married, widowed and old. Concubine, wife. Not looking good. Not looking good. All right, the Yu clan. I don't even remember where they're at. Somehow we got, yeah, over here. That's where our entanglement came from. Distant. John. Clan members. It's a sausage fest over there. All right. Nothing useful at the moment. So, I think... Verse trial. Please assign a residence. Alright, well, you lucked out, John. We got an opening for you. That also means I'm going to need to do that. Hang on. We have everything maxed out here. I'm going to need to assign the other adult. And I need more rooms. Where are we going to add? Right here. I need living, servants, clan member. Yeah, we'll start a new area here. I don't want to use the same one over and over. Yeah, something like that. We'll wall this in at some point. This is good enough for now. All right, this one goes to Marta number 1. Okay. First trial, John. All right. Of the She clan. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And she likes medicine? You got yourself a doctor there, John. Accept. Okay. And let's immediately... You're not John. John's wife. Set duty. Treat clan members. Total reduction, 110%. We have so many doctors now. Now we need some lawyers. And an astronaut. Alright, John. Alright, you need to get what needs getting done, and then we'll send you out on a writing journey. John's wife is 35. Still got a few years in her. Fine. He likes him a little older. Yeah, fine. I mean, she is a doctor. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, second, Marta number 1. You pretty much just were a wastrel. But you're pretty. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The saying of, your daddy was rich and your mama was pretty. Paranoid wine. I think we're gonna try to Imperial Pageant her. Okay, so... Train. You've been working on art, and you're still not great at it. Have decent charisma, decent luck. Alright, yeah, just keep working on art. That's fine. We could give you a duty, right? So if we set duty... Have her be another tea houser, maybe? Give you a little higher budget. Alright. Go get tea drunk. We'll come back to that. She'll get into the harem. One can only hope, Tabula. One can only hope. Snacks and stuff? She should already have snacks. She's 18. She has snacks. Eat a persimmon. We have 70,000 of those. Get to work. John's wife. Okay, fair. I guess we'll let John's wife have snacks. You guys aren't even giving our daughter-in-laws a hard time or anything. Here's your whip so you can beat John. We probably need to go do another whip purchase soon. House is not upgraded. Thank you. There we go. Did I not give... Did I give her? Oh no, I gave John one over here. Yeah. Okay. Are we able to send out military yet? Or are we still kind of busy? Okay. Look at that. My four generals. Very happy with this. All right. You're doing most of the work right now. We have 7,000 rebels. We have 8,000 troops. Confirm. We could send out one more on our current rice. Let's actually go... Before I go to the horrificness that is morale, let's go check those new farms. Insar Meadows. Manage. Manager. Adjust. Okay, you are veggies. Emperor is lustful, so he won't be able to resist. Okay, Alice needs help. Hiring now. Manage. Appoint a manager. Oh, we get two choices here. We'll take the more loyal one. And we'll adjust. Another thing I should do is we should go through and audit our rents. I bet you we have places that we could turn that up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Next. Dino Acres. Manage. Appoint. Way more loyal. Adjust. Oi. Back, what'd you miss? A couple people grew up. We married in a doctor to John. He was pretty happy about that, I think. IG Farms. "35-year-old doctor." Oh, here we go. Another tea house adventure. Another pan. So are we just like recruiting Imperial wastrels? Is that what we're doing? I mean, you're gonna die in the cunning wars, but sure, come on in. Okay, exams. Okay, Augraph, you have a chance, but not yet. No exams this year. Okay, we have a manager here. Just out of curiosity, make sure I've upgraded this. And then we need to adjust. No artisans, no planters. All cows all the time. Confirm. Nice. All right, let's just do a big, since we're here anyways, let's just do a big check. So we're at Kaiji. Okay, so Mew Kitty Cat. Okay, Mew Kitty Cat is fully employed. Let's up that to 20%, and let's just see if that's okay. Namakin Farms. Okay, we are not fully employed, but we might be. Yep, that fully employs us. Up that to 20%. I don't really have a good grasp on what the right taxation is. I go low until people move in, and then we raise the prices. Sounds about right. This place looks pretty full. Just raise that to 20%. This is Mustafa. Patrick. Oh boy, I can't wait to work for the builders. They've done so much for us. The war in the background, yeah. I mean, maybe they're willing to die for prosperity of the land. I mean, people aren't stupid. They know that we're the ones fixing this. Wait a second. Are you already fully employed? Yeah, I don't even need to fiddle with that. Raise your taxes. Okay, this is Patrick. AC. Fully employed. Manage. 20%. Night Ray. What are we doing here? You look like you could actually grow. Remind me to come back to Night Ray at some point. Just stuff some more, put some fruit trees or something in there. Unattended. Okay, we've also... Insar, weren't we already at? Did I name 2 farms Insar? What's going on there? Alright, get lots and lots of planters in. Okay, that's good. 20%. Insar Acres. And Insar Meadows. Uh-oh. At least I didn't name them the same. At least we don't have Fief and Fief. Alright, look around. Yeah, this place is fully employed. Actually, we could use some more people working in our wineries and pig pens. Okay, rather than move people around, I think it's probably better if we build another house. Fit you in somewhere. That's 20 more people. All right, I do feel like this place is fine enough, and we're at 20% on Marwar. All right, Kung Acres. Alice says, I have a farm? Maybe that's why you need help, Alice. Maybe that's why you need help. Yes. Okay, what is going on here? Hung acres? Okay, I think we've had managers die. When that happened earlier, it gave me a pop-up and I complimented it. I bet you that's a new addition. I wonder how long these people have been dead. I'm pretty certain I saw them on the harvest list, so I can't imagine it's been long. Our first set of retainers have been dying off, so it makes sense that these people are dying off too. But that's interesting. Okay, here is a veggie farm, so we need to... By Lan Yu of your clan is pregnant. Excellent. Adjust. No artisans, no herders. I literally missed that. Yep. You have a help wanted sign out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's similar to when I do my Dominion stream. We rename our prophet, who's an important unit in that game. And I try to not repeat people, but man, after like a year and a half of doing Dominion streams once a week, it's difficult to keep track. All right, last farm to audit. And hey, enemy comes to surrender. I accept. I didn't even have time to demoralize you. What losers. Get out of here. Okay, magistrate. That's not for us. She's fine, but I'm trying to get in with these other clans. So you or Fu are my preferences here. Yeah, they don't really have much over. The Shi clan seems to have a lot of area that they cover. Severe disaster with increasing refugees. Agreed. No. No, we're not gonna send them all of our vegetables. I wish this would give me a number, like, is 10,000 rice good? There you go, I have 10,000 rice. I hope it's good. Rent is 30 here. We're not quite maxed out, but it's running just fine. All right, I'm gonna leave well enough alone. All right, save and continue. What else were we doing? I said I wanted to finish this. Rural exams. John with the 100 writing. Yes. And Marta probably can't pass this. I'll let you try once. Only he passed. Oh, if we change result... Alright, let's cheat once and see what it does. So, she's beautiful and renowned. Confirmed. Marta. She did not get despondent. So that was fake news that somebody told me if you cheat for them, they become despondent. Alright. We're not going to do too much of that, but that was just a test. We need to trust but verify, and maybe we shouldn't trust when it comes to information people tell me. Okay, John, your writing's at 100. Let's change your reading. He has pretty decent charisma. Let's get him a skill. Maybe we could make you a governor. We'll do technology. I have no idea why, but that seems like those two go together. A plague has occurred. Relief. Here's 100,000 coins. Wasn't enough. Okay, well, I have no context, so I don't know what to tell you about that. Can you talk about the skills and what they do? I only know a tiny amount, so... Probably easiest to bring that up. So... Sorcery, I think, is what allows people to make the, like, alchemy pills. I'm not certain on that. Maybe that's also the scrolls. I don't know if our clan members can do it, though. I think that's just NPCs. Medicine allows you to treat people as a doctor. So we can set them on the duty to be a doctor. They'll auto-treat people, and they make people less likely to get sick. So pretty darn nice. Taoism, I'm not certain what it does in game. Divination is good for the Master of Rites. Apparently, if you have divination and luck, you can prevent natural disasters. Charisma is just people liking you, good for doing diplomacy, and probably good for getting into the harem. Technology has something to do with the industry and towns. So that's the ones I know, at least, or at least I think I know. Like we just saw, though, don't trust what people have told me 100%, because who knows what is the truth. All right, what do we got here? We're up to family banquet with the booze. She clan, you and food. Excellent. All right, and I think that is going to call it for us there today. We'll recruit the civilian. All right, well, you're in, buddy, but you're probably going to die. So, a lot of progress I feel here. We cleared out another entire province, and we're already part way through the next one. So we're just rolling on that. As people grow up here, we're going to try to stack the royal court commanders. And that should be pretty easy because I can send people to those fights. And then we're going to try a coup if we can get there. So why are we focusing on the Shifu Yu? The Shi were nice to me at one point and we married somebody. And the Fu clan is here where we were in control, as were the Yu. This was the first province we actually became governor of, and it's where my fief is. So we started over here, and that's where our state is, but I feel like this is our biggest power base, so I have no idea if it really means anything, but those are the three I have picked. Done already for today. It's been over 3 hours and 10 minutes, so not a short one to be sure. Can we show the full map? Yeah, I can pull out. So we have the area we're working on right now is here, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. And then we have conquered Fantasy China. Halfway? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to take this long to get into the royal family. That's the goal. That's the goal. Once we do that, I'll reassess, but I'll probably put it down for a little while and let some updates happen, and then we'll start a new run once some interesting things have been added. So we still have a while. I mean, at bare minimum, I would need 4 more generals to even make an attempt, so I doubt that'll happen in one stream. So we have a few more at least before we have anything else going on. And then, like I said, we'll put this down for a little while, we'll let some updates happen, and then we'll come back to it. So either way, we have a few more streams, so don't worry about it ending anytime soon. Okay, so I believe, based on my schedule in my head, it will be... Let's see, I'm off tomorrow. Dominion's on Friday. I'm probably doing the new Wandering Sword DLC. I think we're going to start a Wandering Sword playthrough on Saturday morning. So it'll be Sunday will be the next House of Legacy. So please look forward to it. As I mentioned, I had forgotten kind of about it, but if you've been enjoying this game and you like the roleplay clan management aspect of this, check out my playthrough of 6 Ages. We finished it, so it's totally done. It was all live streams. There's a playlist on the channel. It takes place in Gloranthia, which is the setting from Rune. Help me out. Who in here knows Gloranthia? RuneQuest. It's the setting that RuneQuest used, if you know what that is. It's the same setting as King of Dragon Pass. So pretty fun. A good storytelling thing. We have some good highs and some really bad lows. It was a fun playthrough either way. So there's another one if you want some more clan action. Or the Crusader Kings 3 stuff was pretty good. The last one was kind of short. No one seemed interested in the Mongols, so we kind of cut that one short. But we did a Byzantine playthrough that was pretty fun. Lots of, again, family and clan management type stuff. All right, other than that, in a few hours, for me it's a little under 3 hours, we'll be back with Cyber Knights. So if you want some cyberpunk, XCOM-like playthrough, that's what that game is, and I will be there. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm starving. Save my voice for a little bit. You need to have good relationships with other clans. We're working on it, pal. We're working on it. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed, I hope this is the one that's earned your subscription. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks on a VOD, join me live for a super chat, or become a member of the channel. All right, guys, I'll see you in a few hours. Take care. Babble out.